Hey guys, I just wanted to get in the beginning of this video before I upload it and stuff and drop a little personal message saying Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and soon-to-be fathers and even the grandfathers out there, Kevin Todd. But just wish you all a Happy Father's Day. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got to spend time with the family and the kids. I got to spend it with my daughter, which was wonderful. And hope you guys get a chance to drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, drop me a dislike. I don't really care. Most of all, drop me a comment. Tell me what you're doing, what you're building, what you're breaking. That's more along what I do. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. What's up, guys? So, today, on Johnny's motorized bicycles. So, I went over my buddy Anthony's, the fellow that bought the Roadmaster from me, and I grabbed a bike off of him. He had a black bike that someone gave to him, so he gave it to me because he didn't feel safe riding it. I had originally got it running for him because it didn't run, and just went through the bike and made it sound. But it only has a coaster brake. It is a 3-speed bike. There is video of it, but I didn't get any close-up video for this camera now, so whatever. So it's 3-speed. It's got all the bells and whistles. I think it was a complete kit that the people bought. Literally didn't ride it. They put it together and never rode it, whether they couldn't get it running right because they had one of those racing carburetors on there. You know which ones I mean, with the automatic choke. It's got a speedometer. The speedometer read 0.3, and I rode it up and down the street. And that was on since new, he was told, so it had maybe 0.1 miles on the bike. Whatever. It wasn't road. Alright? It had minimal riding on it. Like, literally, I think it was maybe started and then shut off and never rode. So, whatever. He doesn't feel safe riding it because it only has a coaster brake. And I warned him about that. It also has metal fenders. I warned him about that. And he has the bike he got for me, so he's like, he doesn't really want it. It's slow. It is. I rode it. After I got it running, I rode it around a little to make sure it was riding and running. It ran good. It was just a dog, it just didn't have any guts. It's a completely stock motor, and that's what I'm doing today. Today I'm going to open it up because it's a brand new motor. It's a Sutech. It's got 6mm bolts, mounting hardware. I'm going to drill them out. I'm going to put 8mm, what is it, M8 1.25, I think it is, yeah, for thread. And I'm just going to probably port it out and, do the normal basic stuff and just get a little bit something out of it and clean it up. So I'm going to put you on my chest and we're going to go through it together and see how it is. I got this new Hero GoPro, so no more crazy flickering and flashing with my stupid phone. And this, I can record everything and fast forward it while I'm doing it and put a little music on in the background during editing because I'm now an amazing editor. Not really, but whatever. And at least I can bring you along for everything I'm doing, and you can watch me screw up the entire time, because that's way more entertaining watching me screw up the entire time. I feel like it is. So whatever. So I'm going to turn you around, put you on my chest, and we'll just dig into it, and most of it will be fast forwarded, but some of it will be slow motion, so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, let's get to it. What's in here? Oh, there is major scoring in there. The head is also not on right. I really don't know what to say about that. I got myself a little workity bench right here. Workbench, also known as a floor. Whoever put this thing together originally, they didn't, we'll just say they didn't really know what they were doing. But this is very old. 40mm spread, and this is a 32mm, I believe. No biggie. I'm not going to badmouth anyone that tries. At least they tried, right? Some people don't even get off the bench. So basically, I'm hoping to go through this, get a little bit of power out of it, and clean up whatever is going on in there. Oh yeah, I'm scared to open this, honestly. Oh yeah, I don't even know what's in there. I mean, no matter what, it ran, so I'm sure we can make it slightly better, whatever it is. But I'll drill everything out. I'll port it a little bit, and I'll put it on my daily. This is just temporary. I am waiting for a couple dollars to come in. Once it does, I can order the parts I need for my bike. My bike is seeping, and that's why it's surging all the way up and around the whole bike. It's got a air leak. The gasket is bad, so I want to replace it. But I got to get the gasket material or buy a gasket. I'll probably just make my own. I don't know if that's a gasket or just gasket material. Whatever it is, it was totally blocking the airway. Well, this thing's going to be able to breathe a lot better. Seeing how bad the piston looked just at a quick glance through the exhaust port, it's not looking too promising. Now guys, I think it should go without saying, pretty much don't do anything you see me do. I am what you call an idiot. I just happen to know how to do stuff in one of the dumbest ways possible. Therefore, I get stuff done. That's mediocre. Okay? So, anything you see me do, do at your own risk. Only in case you're really, really desperate. Oh my gosh, let's hope you're never that desperate. But at the bare minimum, you could definitely get a good laugh out of me breaking stuff. There is some significant scoring on this brand new cylinder. And that's what was throwing me off. Look at the bad casting. Can you see it here? See how it's thick here? And it goes bzzz, nothing. It's literally flat right there. So the head, like if you look at the casting on this head. I don't think it was definitely not dropped. It's just the way it was casted. So this part in the middle is right, I guess. Can you see that? Look at that. That is horrible. I mean, that is really messed up to the eye. But I mean, like, it's all flat up to here, but because it was sheen down. But the actual head looks like this whole part here sank down. So it makes it really weird looking. And that's what made it look like it was sitting so cattywampus. There's significant gouging. Can you hear that? So I'm going to clean this up and do whatever I do, but it's not going to last long. ZAE50. Let's Google machine that. Put that in the old Google machine and see what it says. That's what I thought. This has a 38mm stroke. Well, I actually do have a piston for it if need be. This is one I bought. This is actually the very first piston I ever bought, and I didn't know that there was differences. Because that's how green I was. I thought they were just motorized bikes. I bought a low hole. Bought the wrong one, obviously. That's why I still have it sitting here. Alright, can you see that? There's definitely a little better flow going into it. Mucho bettero. Let's check this bad boy out. I guess let's start over here with the exhaust port. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, this ain't gonna last too long. I can tell you, now that I got actual light in here, I can see big chunks missing out of it. Oh, this thing was destroyed. This ain't gonna last very long. Alright guys, welcome back to Johnny's Motorized Bicycles. and Johnny's never-ending fight to make it better. Sure. So what we're dealing with right now is, well, we've been dealing with it for a while, but now it has finally gotten to a point where it's just not running right. So my motor, I put my original YD100 on it on my daily, but I've been having issues with an air leak that I've been chasing, and I think I pinpointed it. I think it was in the carburetor, and it is in the gasket for the case, the main case gasket. I see seeping. Can you see it? All the way around. See the wetness? And it gets worse when the motor is hot, which makes sense because metal expands and blah, blah, blah. So this motor, I'm gonna say it probably has at least 3,000. It probably has closer to 5+ on it, easily, I would say. 5,000, not 100, easily. This was my main motor I used for everything. So I'm taking it off to completely rebuild it. I can't rebuild it at this present moment. I'm waiting for a couple monies to come in, and once I get that, then I'm gonna buy the new gasket. Actually, I'll probably buy gasket material, to be honest with you, and make my own gasket. But then I can buy new seals. I want to get new seals, new bearings. I just want to freshen it completely up, and since I'll have another motor on here, I can take the time to balance the crank and I just want to make it really nice. You know, I really like this motor. I'm a big YD fan. Also, when I have it off, I'm probably going to clean up the head, the cylinder, the jug, whatever you want to call it, by itself. When I get all this stuff, I'm also going to be buying a degree wheel. That's huge for me. Been wanting one for a long time so I can make proper adjustments and not just, hey, this looks good because it's bigger, you know, because that's really not scientific. It's backyard scientific, of course, but not legitimate scientific. And real numbers, you know, are better, because then you could do some mathematicians and really come out with the proper numbers. So that's what my plan is. Till then, you saw earlier in the video, I was working last night like a savage beast on this guy. Sutek 80cc. This is an old school, old style, brandy new. Well, knew that. It's got the Phillips head, missing the bolt there. Don't know where that is. I'll get one, but it's missing just that. But it's the Phillips head, so it's old school style. You saw inside. You see the head, how warped looking it is. That's just casting. The actual mating surface is good, but the rest of it is just horrible. It's like, I don't know. It's like, see, look at that, how crooked it is. It's like the head, the casting got sagged or something, but where it bolts up to, everything that matters is square. It's just the actual fins and look is horrible. So this is what's going to go on here. Basically, it's just temporary until I can get this motor rebuilt. So 2 to 3 weeks. This has the ends were cut off of this by whoever built the bike originally. So I'm going to take my magneto off of here. Because I want to be able to just clip and go. I don't want to putz around with, you know, cutting wires and making it shorter. I don't really like to do that if I don't have to. And since I'm going to be changing it again, I really don't want to have to cut multiple times and make the wire shorter. Also, in this one, it has like an Oz. So the magneto stator, whatever you want to call it, is super nice in here. And excelente. So we're going to go ahead and put that one in here for temporary use. And that should be it. So I'm just swapping the motors, and I'm going to run with this one for a while. It's brand new, although you saw the gouge in the cylinder wall. Whoever had the motor just didn't put it together right the first time, and you know, let's just hope it works until I get this one rebuilt. That's all I really care about. So I just got to take it easy on it, but I did open it up pretty nice, and I think we'll get a little bit of power on it, at least. Not for top end. I'm not looking to go break land speeds at all with this. I want it to last. I really just want to be able to get off the line since I'm getting fatter by the second. So without further ado, let's get this one switched off, get that one switched on, and start it up and see if it even works, because as of now, we don't know if it does. We know it worked before I touched it, but we all know how that goes. I seem to touch things and make them better. Not really. Sad face. All right, let me get on this. Talk to you in a little bit. Hey guys, just a really quick side note, I just want to show you why I'm changing it out. I mean, I'm changing it out because the ends are broken and one of the ends on my kill switch wire is broken, so I just kind of wrap it around this, shove it in there, because I don't want to do any hard wiring until I'm 100% set on what I'm doing one way or the other, and I get other butt connectors that are just a spade. But the reason I am switching this mainly, can you see the difference in the size? Stock, not stock, well, it's stock if you got an Oz, but this extra wind really generates a little more spark and throws it down the old chamber to make a little bit of a bing boom bomb, and it makes a big difference. Instantly noticeable. It is instantly noticeable when you put one of these on. So just figured I'd show you why I'm going through the stress, not really stress, but why I'm doing it, period. And if you're thinking about an upgrade, yeah, a pipe is by far one of the best, if not the best upgrade you could do to get instant noticeable difference in power. I also feel that your spark, your coil magneto is 100% one of the best things you could do also, because you suddenly notice it's not necessarily more power. You get the power you have more efficiently with a cleaner spark and cleaner rev, less vibration. It's just all around smoother, which is nice, especially on your daily rider, to have just that nice, smooth, linear pull. So, all right, I'm gonna finish putting this together and put it on. Okay, all right, guys. It's on. I didn't video it. I gotta zip tie this stuff here. Not a big deal. I can still test it, because why zip tie it if I gotta take it off? I don't have time right this second, but later when I get back today, this is brokedated, so I gotta fix that, because that's a problemo. But it still basically works. So first, fire up. Wish me luck. Good luck, Johnny. Oh, thanks, guys. Clutch is working. That's always a bonus. Warm up. So I forgot to get all that grease I put in there out of it. Assembly lube. Running. Yeah, but it's like throatier, like that little pop way deeper than it was. I mean, it should. I poured it. Nice though. Yeah, it's only 80. But I like it quiet like that. It's nice. And it idles. That's awesome. Mine hasn't been. Just the idle a little bit. I gotta go upstairs in a second. But it's got a lot of grease in it. When I assembled it, I put a lot of grease in there to keep it from being dry parts, you know. But I got to get zip ties, check for the change I got up there. Yeah, off the black bike. So I won't put it back on the black bike, but I need it right now. Remember, this is a brand new motor. Well, it ran like once, but it's never run. Oh, and I got
I gotta put a little oil in the fuel. Actually, I better head back and do that. I forgot. This is still in break-in, and I got that grease in there, so I should be fine. But all I got is 40 to 1 in the tank. So let me go back and put some oil in the gasoline real quick. But she's running. She's definitely peppier than she was because she was a dog before. I also gotta lean out I gotta fatten the needle, I think. I definitely gotta make the needle fatter. Just be a little bit safer than sorry. But this is the one I was running on mine. And I had it actually fat because I had that leak, the air leak. So I was definitely running it fat, way fatter than I normally would. But when I took the plug out, it was white, which, goes with an air leak. Because it was a bad air leak. But lean is mean, lean is mean. Look at that Lincoln, boy, that is pretty. Crank this up a little bit. Brand new. I gotta remember that. It's got those gouges chains. Brand new, but run the light. But I gotta remember it's brand new and not to rev her out and stuff. Do brake. It's just hard to remember because I'm on this bike, and this bike is not something I treat nice. But gonna get plenty of time to break in. We're about to take a ride to the hospital in a little bit. It is quiet though.
Can you?
That's going in the video.
I'm not dirty now.
Yay.
Dirty, dirty girl.
You filthy, dirty girl. Yeah. Alright, I'm turning you guys off. Bye.